afternoon and welcome to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. Well, the fires across the state are still ongoing, and the election has concluded here in Madison and surrounding counties. But in our first lead story of the day, a tragedy happened in this morning to a Richmond family after a fire struck their home. WBON TV's Lindsay Reed visited the scene and spoke with the officials who gave us more details on this devastating incident.
Early this morning here in Richmond on Ryan Drive, a family's home caught fire. The local fire department received the call at 9:36 a.m. this morning. Luckily, the entire family made it out safely. The fire department arrived quickly to the scene and stopped any further damage. Fire trucks lined the streets of the Richmond neighborhood even as the scene died down, blocking off the house and checking the structure of the remaining home. I spoke to Captain J.D. Wright of the Richmond Fire Department, who gave us more details about the incident this morning.
Received a call for a possible structure fire. We were on scene within 4 minutes of getting the call, and arrival conditions were flames showing through the roof and the back side of the house. Currently, the cause of the fire is under investigation. Not really sure how it started at this time. Once the fire was under control, firefighters were able to locate and save a family pet, which is a small dog. We were able to get it out of the structure and care to it, and it did survive. So it's a good day for the family in that part.
Fires have been a rising problem for Madison County lately, with low humidity and dry conditions. 51 counties across the state of Kentucky have been placed on a burn ban. Restrictions have been made to only allow burning between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. if within 150 feet of brushland or woodland. Burn bans generally prohibit the following: burning of forest, grass, crops, woodlands, marshes, or other similar areas, burning leaves or debris, campfires, bonfires, and warming fires. Open pit cooking, charcoal grilling, use of fireworks, and welding may also be prohibited. Once again, I'm Lindsay Reed with WBON TV, and stay alert for any fires near you.
Thanks, Lindsay, for that story. It's a sad situation there. In an update to an ongoing story, Sophia Rosing has officially been banned from the University of Kentucky. According to a press release from the president of the University of Kentucky, Eli Capelouto, the school is permanently banning Rosing. The press release stated that we have pledged to keep you informed regarding our response to the racist assault captured on video last Sunday on our campus. I want to emphasize that this behavior was disgusting and devastating to our community. We stand by our students who were targeted by this unacceptable hostility and violence. The release went on to state that although she is no longer a student, we must continue our investigation. That includes our cooperation with an investigation into criminal charges filed. Our Code of Student Conduct with disciplinary proceedings and racial harassment misconduct being reviewed by our Office of Institutional Equity, and the statement also further stated that the charges could not be forthcoming based on these investigations. The statement concluded by the university, this is still an ongoing story, and we will keep you posted as more details of that investigation come to light. Well, last night was a night of celebration and disappointment. Hopefully, candidates and elected officials patiently waited to find out how Kentuckians voted. If you weren't able to join us last night for our live election coverage, WBON TV's Gage Hill provides us a recap of some of the local races throughout the area.
Election night is always an eventful night, and the 2022 general election proved to have some intriguing local races throughout the Commonwealth. In Madison County, incumbent Reagan Taylor regained his seat as judge executive against candidate Chuck Givens, with roughly 60% of the reported votes. Elsewhere, a slightly closer race for county sheriff had many wondering who would be declared the winner. In the end, current Sheriff Mike Coyle received nearly 15,000 votes versus opponent William O'Donnell's 13,057. Billy Ray Hughes will return to the office of 3rd District Magistrate, receiving 54% of the reported votes over incumbent John Tudor. In Richmond, Mayor Robert Blythe was victorious over City Commissioner Kristen Arnold. The Richmond City Commission gained 2 new members in Tammy Cole and Mindy Goebel. Current commissioners Mike Brewer and Jim Newby will return next year. Local Option 1 for Madison County was approved with an overwhelming percentage of yes votes. This option will update alcohol laws to allow the sale of alcoholic beverages in the Clays Ferry precinct. In Estill County, Sharon Snowden won her bid for mayor of Ravenna against former city council member Wayne Babb and former interim mayor Valerie Flincham. Flincham was appointed following the resignation of Estine Tipton, who last night won a seat on the city council. A hotly contested mayoral race in the city of McKee concluded with Michael Stidham returning the favor to incumbent John Tompkins, who in 2018 beat Stidham for the office of mayor in another extremely close race. Statewide, the controversial Constitutional Amendment 2 narrowly failed to get approved, with 52% of the Kentucky voters choosing no. If passed, the Kentucky Constitution would have been amended to say it explicitly does not provide the right to abortion or provide funding for abortions. For a comprehensive list of election results throughout the central Kentucky area, visit WBONTV.com. For Channel 9, I'm Gage Hill.
Thanks, Gage, for that story. Well, the original fire in Estill County burned roughly 635 acres in the Pitts, Betsy Ridge, and Ticky Fork area. Now another fire is burning and spreading in separate parts of the county. The Pitts fire, as of now, has been completely contained. However, residents may still see smoke and fire within the containment area. WBON-TV spoke with Melissa Riddle of the Estill County EMA about the fires. Here's what she had to say.
U.S. and Kentucky Forestry are working on containment, while our locals and surrounding counties that have come in to help are working on preserving property. So they're out protecting people's houses. Because, we have two completely separate fires. Yesterday we were estimating the Pitts Betsy Ridge fire 300 to 500 acres. The second fire, which started at Chamberlain Branch, which is up off of High Street, is now, it's behind the streets in Ravenna. So, like your numbered streets, 7th Street, 6th Street, those are big points right now that they're working on. Forestry is doing their absolute best to try to contain, and so far we've had luck that the winds haven't picked up the way that the Weather Service was predicting that they were going to. So hopefully that as long as the winds stay calm, hopefully they'll make some headway on containment today.
Dozers and airdrops have been utilized to fight those wildfires, but the biggest help may be the winds subsiding more than expected and 100% chance of rain for the area on Friday. County Judge Donnie Watson has declared a state of emergency in Estill County. Miraculously, no structures have been impacted by the fires as of press time. Today, the smoke and haze has been reported in Lexington and Fayette County. And just a reminder, Estill County is under a local state of emergency by declaration of Estill County Judge Executive Donnie Watson after fires continue to consume acres of land. Officials say that homes in the area are safe, but residents of the county are encouraged to stay off the roads as much as possible to allow for emergency services to attend to the flames. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got weather, we've got sports, we've got lots more news here on Live at 5.
You may think the only way to pay for a nursing home is to spend down your life savings or sell your home. Elder Law Lexington can protect your home and life savings through a comprehensive plan so you can qualify for Medicaid. When there's a plan in place, you can rest assured knowing your estate is handled and your family is covered. Give them a call at 888-4-ELDER-LAW or go to elderlawlexington.com. Their Berea office is now open for your convenience.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see you.
If you've dreamed of a job where you can help keep your family and community safe while planning for the future, then you need to check out the Fayette County Detention Center.
We're starting out $20 an hour. We have 8 paid holidays, 120 hours of sick time and vacation time a year. When you work a holiday, you actually make double pay. Our retirement is at 25 years. If you start out at 21, you'll be fully retired at 46, 25, fully retired at 50. Fayette County Detention Center is an amazing place to work.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Row Tribe.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Another absolutely gorgeous day here in the Commonwealth. I'd like it to stay this way for a little while, but we've got meteorologist Todd Nelson in the Weather Center to let us know when those cold temps are headed this way.
Thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome back to the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. It was a very warm day out there today with elevated fire weather concerns. It looks like tomorrow will be pretty warm as well, but that fire threat will be dropping significantly later this week as we get rain from Nicole, that tropical system, which could become a hurricane prior to landfall in Florida here. But after that, we have some cold sunshine on tap for the weekend. All right, so the wildfires that sprung up today just to the southeast of us that were fairly large. Well, the smoke plumes can be seen from visible satellite nearly 22,000 miles above the Earth's surface. And again, you can see those smoke plumes drifting to the northwest thanks to a pretty stout east to southeasterly wind. So overnight tonight, temperatures will be falling. It'll be a little bit on the milder side yet this evening, right around 50 degrees at midnight. So our focus then shifts later this week to what's happening with this tropical system and made landfall in the Bahamas on earlier Wednesday as a tropical storm. Could become a hurricane with again some hurricane force winds prior to landfall in Florida by early Thursday morning. May emerge back out over the Gulf of Mexico here, and of course lifting to the north. It will be diminishing in intensity, but we're going to get the leftover precipitation from that. It does appear that eastern portions of the Commonwealth will have the best chance of that heavier rainfall. So across the greater Richmond area, maybe an inch plus, maybe even seeing some 2+ inch amounts as we head just a little bit farther east. So quiet tonight, and it will be a quiet start to our day Thursday, but then we'll see those clouds thicken up late Thursday to Friday as that rain really moves on in. So 44 early tomorrow morning. Here's another warm day on tap tomorrow, Thursday, with that heavy rain moving in Thursday night and into Friday. And after that, Gwendolyn, our temperatures really fall. It will be a chilly but sunny weekend.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, the Laurel County Sheriff's Department reports that Laurel Sheriff's Deputy Tommy Houston arrested 20-year-old Whitley P. Grubb of East Bernstead on Monday afternoon. In June, Grubb was involved in a car accident that resulted in the death of 18-year-old Jody Bennett and life-threatening injuries of 3 other individuals. The indictment for the accident earlier this year stated Grubb was driving the vehicle under circumstances manifesting extreme indifference to human life. The arrest took place on Spring Street in London following the subject being charged by the Laurel Circuit Court under an indictment for charges of murder and 2 counts of assault in the first degree. Grubb is being held in the Laurel County Correctional Center at this time. Well, a dog food heist took place earlier this week in Anderson County. The Anderson County Animal Shelter and Care Control Center was robbed of 150 pounds of dog food. According to the Facebook post posted by the Animal Care Center in Anderson County, Police Department are investigating the issue, but they have no suspects yet. The post also states that they are no longer have any food to feed their dogs and are requesting donations for dog food. The Animal Care Center is located at 1410 Versailles Road. That's in Lawrenceburg. And if you have any dog food to spare, all donations are definitely appreciated. We've got a phone scam alert coming out of London. The Laurel County Public Schools has been made aware of a spoofing or scam text involving an individual claiming to be from the Laurel County School Superintendent Dr. Doug Bennett. The scammer is asking for gift cards to be purchased. Please let them know, for anyone from the Laurel County Public Schools, they will never contact you via public or unsolicited phone calls or texting asking for money or to purchase any kind of gift cards. If you are seeing that scam going around, make sure that you contact someone at the school district or at the Laurel County Police Department. Well, with that, we're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got sports coming up. More news right here on Live at 5.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, the law office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
You're watching Richmond's very own Channel 9, Richmond's first over-the-air television service. WBON airs 4 channels of great programming on the AMG, Buzzer, Heartland, and Retro TV networks. WBON TV channels are available on all area cable systems too, including Spectrum. Advertising on WBON TV is very affordable, and your message will be seen regionally by viewers from London to Lexington. Join our growing list of advertisers today. You'll be surprised how affordable TV advertising can be. Email today for information on our special introductory offer and start doing marketing and advertising that works. Email us at information@wbontv.com or message us on WBON TV Facebook.
Welcome back to Live at 5. While we are in the midst of some big college football games for EKU, there is already a huge college basketball game in Richmond tomorrow. In today's sports update, Michael Watkins gives us a preview of tomorrow's game between EKU and Western Kentucky University.
The Berea College men's basketball team came down to the wire against Franklin College as the Grizzlies' last-second shot to send the game into overtime was off, and the Mountaineers came away with a 60-58 season-opening win. Berea had 3 players in double figures as senior Isaac Cottle led the contest in scoring with 18 points. Sophomore Jarrell Montgomery and sophomore Trey Minner chipped in with 15 points and 12 points each. Franklin's Nathaniel Hoffman had a chance to send the game to overtime with the offensive putback, but his attempt went awry as well, and Berea came away with a 60-58 victory to give Austin Newton his first win as a college head coach. Berea will be back in action tomorrow as they travel over to face Center College. Tip-off is scheduled for 7:30 p.m. over in Danville. EKU men's hoops will be back in action tomorrow as well as the Colonels welcome in Western Kentucky University for the Battle of the Bluegrass. There will be a student tailgate with a live DJ on Thursday from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. in the Alumni Coliseum parking lot, and free T-shirts will be given to students. Camp in the Coliseum will be held tonight as the team gets ready to play Western Kentucky tomorrow. It'll include a camp out, a pep rally, a 3-point contest, a cornhole tournament, bingo, and movies. As for the game, Western Kentucky leads the all-time series 116-44. Last season, EKU hit a Ditto Arena record 18 three-pointers, but Western held on to an 85-80 victory down in Bowling Green. Cooper Robb scored 21 points in that game, going 7 of 14 from three-point range. Michael Moreno had 14 points, and Devontae Blanton finished with 14 and 10 rebounds to go along with 5 assists. Monday on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show, Director of Athletics Matt Rohn and Assistant Boys Basketball Coach Steve Lepore were guests on the show and spoke about the importance of bringing this game and the atmosphere to Baptist Health Arena.
You know, I kind of told you there's really 2 ways that we look at it, and 2 E's, coincidentally, that we focus on, and that's the engagement piece, right? We want to make sure that we're communicating as good as we possibly can, that we're trying to outreach and we're telling everybody what's happening. And then once we get them here, we've got to make sure that we're doing our part to make it a memorable experience. And I think that's from, again, the music that we play. And you've noticed we've tried to take a model with our women's games where there's not those moments of kind of dead air time. We're playing a lot more music in between dead balls.
I noticed that during the first half.
And so we're trying to do things like that. We have a ton of promotions, a ton of giveaways for our fans and our students alike throughout the year. Again, I can't give enough credit. I'm looking over here at the marketing table right now, and you've got posters and you've got all sorts of things, information that people are, hopefully coming up to grab. And I think you've seen that. Hopefully you've seen that in the fall with what we've been able to do at football and volleyball and soccer, and that'll be a continuation with basketball throughout this winter.
I know a couple days ago in practice, one of the guys were messing with Kozar because they said, they're like, stop talking about Western, stop talking about Western, obviously because he came from there and, he knows all those guys. But no, I mean we're all we're excited about every game, and that's going to be an unbelievable atmosphere. I mean, it's if it's not sold out, I'd be surprised. And but at the end of the day, once the ball goes up, it's just basketball, and we got to focus on the things that we can do that it's going to help us get to win. And it's easy for us to say that as coaches, but at the end of the day, the players have to understand it because that's all it is. You have to just do your job. You have to do everything we tell you to do. We're going to go over the scout things that they like to do, how we're going to defend those things, and things that advantages we may see. So I mean that's what college basketball is all about, though, having those type of atmospheres, rivalries, and let's just see what happens on Thursday night. But
if you can't make it over to the game tomorrow, be sure to tune in locally to our media partner and the flagship station for Colonel Sports, 100.7 The Coyote, for all the play-by-play action. For WBON TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Also earlier today, Madison Central held signings for some of their fall athletes who will be competing at the next level. We will have a full recap of those signings tomorrow, but if you'd like to see those now, you can check out WBON TV Sports on Twitter. Congratulations to all those athletes. With that, we're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back here on Live at 5.
Hi, I'm John Leeds, owner-operator of Leeds Fine Jewelry. I've been doing repair work
for over 3 decades. Not only do we carry a large supply of Kentucky agate, we also have several lines of natural gemstones. We carry everything from small diamond earrings to large 3.5 carat studs. We have pearl necklaces and pearl earrings. We carry a large supply of gold hoops. 108 East Main Street in downtown Richmond, Kentucky. We're nationally known, we're locally owned.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. We've been talking today a lot about the fires that are just all around us. We've got Estill County and Rockcastle County, along with many other fires throughout the Bluegrass. We got some amazing footage into the studio today. This is the active wildfires that are continuing throughout. That is the Rockcastle County that we're looking at right there. John Nicholson provided this drone footage to WBON TV. As you can see, the smoke coming atop those mountains, the just heat and the destruction that is, they're amazing. You can almost see the glow of the fires there on that. We appreciate John for submitting that video to us here at WBON. Amazing footage there. Well, if you are looking for a new job, we have some information on that right here in Madison County, Berea to be specific. Tomorrow there's going to be a hiring event at Hitachi that you can apply in person tomorrow at the Kentucky Career Center. That is going to happen. There's also right on site at Hitachi, you can apply in person. If you're looking for a new job, then this might be for you. Starting pay is $17.30. Thanks so much for joining us today on Live at 5. We'll be right back here tomorrow. Have a wonderful afternoon. Enjoy that amazing weather out there. I'll see you tomorrow at 5.